We are still in Math 1325, Chapter 12.4. This is the third video. For horizontal asymptote for rational functions, I use the highest power rule. So the highest power rule say if the degree of the leading term are the same both top and bottom of your rational function, such as this particular example given to you, then all you need to do is pick up the leading coefficients like here. So for this particular example, the answer of the horizontal asymptote is going to be y equal to 4 over 3. So remember, horizontal asymptote is a horizontal line, so the answer has to be y equal to some number. Okay, so that's your horizontal asymptote. So when you have the degree top and bottom are the same, your horizontal asymptote is going to be the leading coefficient on top over the leading coefficient at the bottom. So that's one of them. And that's pretty much the main rule we are going to follow to find horizontal asymptote. So the second situation, say the leading term at the bottom is higher than the top part, so such as this example. So when that happens, what you want to do is, if I still want to follow this rule, I'm going to force a term here. So x cubed is the highest power, the top I only have x. So I'm going to force an x cube here, but that's not legal. I don't have this term. So to make that term disappear, I'm going to multiply it with a 0. The 0 times anything will go away, right? So I can match the power top and bottom, but I am doing something legal, right? So when they have the matching third power, all I need to do is pick up the leading coefficient like that. So I will have y equal to 0 over 2. And whenever you have 0 as your denominator, all it means is 0. Like you have 0 out of 2 cookies, you only have 0 cookie, right? So that's my horizontal asymptote. I have a hard time writing. Okay, so whenever you have the leading power is higher at the bottom, you will end up with a horizontal asymptote of y equal to 0. All right, it's still following this rule. The next one say, how about if the top is higher, such as this guy? The top is higher, I can use the same strategies, right? I'm going to force a term x squared at the bottom, but that need to multiply by what? 0. So now I can just pick up the leading coefficient, right? Because both of them have x squared. So I'm going to end up with y equal to 2 over 0. If you have 2 cookies out of there's no cookies around, that's not possible, right? You cannot divide by 0. So this one will end up as undefined. So in general, if the top is higher than the bottom, then we have no horizontal asymptote. So look through this. Hopefully you have seen this before, and this is just a reminder. Which, by the way, if top is 1 degree higher than the bottom, you actually have slant asymptote. But for the business math curriculum, the slant asymptote doesn't appear very much, so we will skip that one. So the next question, they want you to find the vertical and horizontal asymptote for these two questions. So it's a good practice if we factor them. So if we look at that, hopefully you're pretty good at factoring now. If not, you can do the AC method on a piece of paper and check with me the answer you should end up with. X plus 2, x minus 3, right? So x times x is x squared. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Outside we have minus 3x plus 2x is negative x. So that's nothing I can reduce. But if they want to find the vertical asymptote, remember we need to do what? Set denominator equal to 0. So x plus 2 times x minus 3 equal to 0. What is your vertical asymptote? So if you just say negative 2 and 3, that's not quite right. We need to have x equal to negative 2, x equal to 3. Are we okay with that? So those are your vertical asymptote. For your horizontal asymptote, remember horizontal asymptote, we say y equal to the leading coefficient on top, and then the leading coefficient at the bottom. So they don't have matching coefficients. I can say at the bottom I have 1x squared, right? At the top, if I force a term there, it would be 0x squared. So if I pick out this part equal to y, then my horizontal asymptote would be 0 over 1, which is just 0. So that's my horizontal asymptote, right? Are we okay? If you feel comfortable, pause the video and try the next one on your own. And then you can come back and check our answer. Okay? So vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote. So vertical asymptote is 5 over 4. Horizontal asymptote, hold on, I did it wrong. Okay, sorry about that. X minus 5 over 4, that's right, sorry. And then horizontal asymptote is also 5 over 4. Why did I do that? So horizontal asymptote is here, right? Sorry about that, I copied it down wrong. 5 over 4 also. So both of them are 5 over 4, but this is equal to x, so it's vertical. This one is y, so horizontal. All right, sorry about confusing you a little bit. Hope everybody's okay. The next part is finding x and y intercept. So when we graph, most of the time we need x and y intercept, right? So take a minute, pause the video, see if you can factor this, and then come back to check. The top part should be x plus 2, x minus 3. Oh, we just did that, right? And then the bottom one would be x plus 1, x minus 1. We did it on the last page. All right, now let's see. Whenever we want to find x-intercept, then we do what? We set y equal to 0. And then when we want to do y-intercept, then we will set x equal to 0. All right? So set x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So let's see. Y equal to 0, we have x plus 2, x minus 3. Oh, can I just do x squared minus 1? Because I need to get rid of the denominator anyway, right? So if I get rid of the denominator, we can multiply the denominator by both sides. 0 times anything is 0, and this is cancelled, so x plus 2, x minus 3 equal to 0. Set each of them equal to 0. X plus 2 equal to 0, x equal to negative 2. This is an x-intercept. Negative 2 comma 0. This is x minus 3 equal to 0, x equal to 3. So 3 comma 0. So those 2 points are my x-intercept. All right. For y-intercept, we set x equal to 0. Again, anytime if you need to stop the video and write down something, please feel free to do it. So y equal to 0 squared minus 0 minus 6 over 0 squared minus 1. So y equal to negative 6 over negative 1 is just 6, right? So the y-intercept would be x equal to 0, y equal to 6, like that. Are we okay with this? So this is my y-intercept. And these 2 are my x-intercept. All right. Thank you.